Hi friends, welcome back and for another guitar review, and my name is Jarvis from the Guitar Spot, where we bring you all the beautiful guitars and all the beautiful reviews. And today we have one more special guitar brought in by my friend, a good friend of mine, which is close to my heart, and his name is Mr. Tan. And Mr. Tan gave me a call yesterday and said, hey, I've got to set up with this guitar, and guess what, I have this special one that just came in, and it's a seductive, beautiful one. And when I first got a look of it, I was like, my goodness, this was the one that I would love to own. And it's none other than a Taylor. And this is the Taylor Fall Limited that just arrived. Fall Limited Koa GA series. Yes, it has arrived in Singapore, and the distributor for Taylor guitars is none other than Cinemax. You can look for Paul Simon, or Daniel, two nice guys in Cinemax. And let's dive into this Fall Limited. It's a Fall Limited edition, and I feel that this is probably one of their best Fall Limited offerings because of the way the economic situation right now is in the States and also in the world. And so they have decided to really step up on their offering on the Fall Limited. And normally the Fall Limiteds are all very tempting because there's so much guitar acquisition syndrome among all of us, and it really poisons us with this beautiful wood. Just look at this top. It has a Koa top, back and sides, double A Koa top, back and sides. You have the CV bracing on this guitar. A CV bracing, basically what it does is a forward shift X brace. You have the scallop bracing on this two scallop bracing and on the two tone bars, but I put my whole hand into this guitar, and I felt that the tone bars are slightly more scalloped because of the Koa top. The Koa top was fairly stiff, and the Koa back and side, just go through Koa back and sides. And if you notice, there's actually a burst edge on. That means the spray, especially like not a sunburst but a burst on the sides, on the sides and the backs, as well as the top. So you have a beautiful, look at this, just around here, and look at those flame, that matching flame on this guitar. You have the rosewood binding on just pairing up with the beautiful Koa with the white purfling lines on the top and the sides. Regarding the rosette, what you have is you have a Koa rosette just here. Let me just go through a little bit. Koa rosette, and you have the cypress inlay, creamy cypress inlay on the rosette itself. Beautifully done on, and really is really matching and really gives you that really is just like a woman that really is beautified with all the jewelry. But this is wood. And if you look at the fretboard, you have a twist inlay with several different patterns of wood on this guitar. So it gives you that theme where you have the Koa, you have the beautiful rosette that's matching on the top. It gives you that distinct different between the Koa and the cypress, rather than the normal abalone a rosette. And then you have that special wood, wood inlay on the fretboard. Okay, the guitar has the built-in what do you call the bone nut and saddle. I've upgraded the saddle to FMI to give you a slightly richer sounding, more wider spectrum tone. You have the ebony head plate with the rosewood binding, and most of all, the important thing is you have the gold vintage 510 super 510 tuners, which is has a ratio of 1:21, very smooth. And if you look at the neck also is gloss rather than having in matte finish. This is in gloss finish. And the ES system, I've tried the ES system on this, and this is fabulous. The ES really on this guitar, particularly on this guitar, sounds like the guitar. Exactly, sounds like the guitar. Beautiful. Just have a look. Let me just go through a little bit. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Look at the sides. Beautiful. The backs. Ooh. Look at the sides. Ooh. Look at the rosette inlays. Okay, enough of talking. I'm going to play the guitar a little bit and you listen. Basically, koa wood has a little bit more mid-range, and this guitar is relatively new. So over time, that mid-range will just open up a little bit. It's different from your normal spruce tops, so you can actually dig it in. But this guitar is fairly responsive. I'm using a fairly thin pick. Let me try a thicker pick. As of that depth, on the warmness of the depth. Gets out of tune a little bit. Let's try a couple on the 3rd fret and just listen to this, how this guitar sounds. finger pick this guitar, you'll find that you need to put a little bit more effort. I don't know why. Maybe it's still quite what you call, the top is a little bit stiff because of the koa top. But generally, this guitar is built very light. I don't know why, but lighter than, let's say, a 814 or even the last GA full mahogany. Maybe they just want to do something special on this guitar. Good sustain also. There you have it, the GA Fall Limited 201 model that is very special, that just came into Singapore and is available through your Singapore friendly distributor Cinemax. Looks for Simon Paul or Daniel, and double A flame koa that's on the top, which an edgeburst finish, special cypress, Mexican cypress, what I call the pieces of inlay coupled with koa, and the rosewood binding on the body, fretboard and head plate, a special twist inlay that's on the fretboard, a beautiful ES system, the upgraded latest version with only one sensor here and another sensor here, and with little hiss. And just look at this beautiful this guitar. If you were to custom build it through the BTO build to order, I guess this will be at least 8 Singapore dollars, maybe 6,000 US dollars, and I guess this one is retail just above 5,000, and really will be a good buy. Limited editions are all really value for money, and they always do something special, as with Bob Taylor. So you get a nice UV finish on this guitar, the bonnet and saddle, a beautiful tone that will age over time. Just be patient, play the guitar and allow it to just age, and it will age. So if you like my review, you can actually post positive comments, please, just below. Whatever you like, just go ahead. If you need to contact me, my name is Jarvis, Jarvis. My email is guitarsaddle, guitarsaddle @hotmail.com. Till my next review, I'm gonna say is live with passion, play your guitar, and may grace and peace be multiplied in your life. I'll see you soon. Be blessed.